Okay, everybody, I want to shoot this quick video to show y'all the 4 confirmations that I use before I enter any trade. And this is on any time frame, but of course, I don't trade anything lower than the 4 hour. But this will work on the 15, 30 hour, 4 hour daily or not. The 4 confirmations that I use, as of course, we're in GJ right now, it's pulling back. As you can see, it's pulling back right now on the day, right? It's pulling back on the day. That's fine. We know it's still going to drop. I'm actually drop down on the hour and show you. Let me move this, show you what we got on the hour. See, it's pulling back right now, right? It's been pulling back, and it is going to continue to pull back for another roughly another 5, 6 hours, 6, 7 hours. So pretty much overnight it'll be pulling back, but it will continue its drop. Let's go back to the daily right quick. See, it will continue, its descent, for the next 3, 4 days. So over the weekend, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday sometime. All right. So let me show you the 4 confirmations that I use before I take any trade now. And I wish I would have made this video earlier when it was actually selling and not pulling back right here. But the 4 things I use is first, this is what I do. Everything starts on the daily. If I'm trading an hour, 4 hour, whatever, it starts on the daily. Okay. That's the first. All right. I mean, that's the main thing. All right. Then my first thing I look for is my 200 simple moving average. All right. I don't care about the 50 and the candles right now. I look for my 200 simple moving average. All right. And then I look for where my candles are. If my candles are below the 200, which is a bank level, if my candles are below the 200, a bank indicator, if my candles are below the 200, I'm looking for a sale. I don't care what the 50 says, right? Right here, the candles are above the 50. Looking for buys, right? Okay. Right, but that's going to be a short buy because we're actually in a sale on the day because the 50 and the candles are below the 200. So that's my first thing that I look for. All right. The second thing that I look for, and it's not even on here. Let me show it right quick. I don't even see, didn't think about it. It is on here, but let me set it. The second thing I look for is my trading volume. Okay, my trading volume. Now I'm in a sale. My trading volume is above 75. Right. My trading volume is above 75. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Anything above 75, 87 is good. It's just, we know we're pulling back a little bit. Okay. But so I got my 200 simple moving average. Everything is below it. I'm looking for sales. My bears are in control. That's my second indicator. My third indicator of what I'm doing, my third is actually my candles. Now, when we were, understand this is a pullback right now. So pretty much all day, yesterday and today, these 4 were red, right? All these were red. Everything was red. This is just showing a pullback. So right now, I wouldn't enter this trade as a sell right now. Why? Because I don't have 4 right here. I have to have the daily, the H4, the H1, and the 30-minute. I need to have at least 4 of them in a row. At least 4 in a row, not 3, not an indecision, not that. I need to have at least 4 of them in a row, including the time frame that I'm trading. So if I was to come to this trade right now, the M30 would have to be red for me to take this trade. Okay. I would love to have all of them red, but for me to take this trade, I need the M30, H1, H4, or I would prefer, M1, M5, M15, M30, H1 red, but I need at least 4 of them a confirmation that's red, including the time frame that I'm trading. So if the M30 was red, I don't care what this indecision or green, I would take the trade. Okay. I just know it will be better momentum if more of them were red, but at least 4. Understand that? At least 4 in a row, not splattered. I can't go green, indecision, red. It has to be red, 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 red in a row. So that's the third thing. So the first thing was the 200 simple moving average, only looking for sales. All right. Any time frame. My trading volume, right, has to be above 75. Okay. Above 75 for a sale. Or vice versa, 200 and the candles are above the 200. I'm looking for buys. Trading volume 75 on the bulls. Higher. Yeah, you understand that. Same thing with the candles. If I'm looking for buys, if the candles up here, I'm looking for buys, and I got bullish, 75 bullish, then I need 4 candles, including the time frame that I'm doing, to be green, right? All in a row. So y'all understand that part. And then the final thing that I'm looking for, y'all, the final thing that I'm looking for is my X-Profuter, right? I'm lined up with my current candle. Max Perfuta has just crossed the 0. I need it to cross that 0. All right. If I can't see it crossing that 0 within the first 2 to 3 candles, if I'm on a day, I need it within the first 2 to 3 days. Right. So if I'm back here, I look down. On this candle, it hadn't crossed yet, but I see it crossing, right? So now I need my extra future crossing and going in the direction of where I'm going in that direction, right? So you see it's going in that direction. Okay, you see it going. Now another thing I love to have is my binary. I don't necessarily need it, because these 4 indications that I got are perfect, but the binary red shows me too. So we're looking for sales, right? 200 simple moving average, below, sell. Trading volume, sell. I need 4 of these in a row, sell. But we know this is a continuation, so we know it's just pullback right here, right? But if I was to start taking the trade, we're already in this trade, so it's fine. It's looking at my momentum up here, all sell, right? Over the long term, sell. But as the pullback, I'm waiting for this pullback to finish. Now, for more experienced traders, for beginner traders doing this right here, use those 4 confirmations. 75-80% of the time, you're going to win that trade on the H1, H4 daily, right? You're going to win that trade 75% of the time. You're going to win that trade, okay? More experienced traders, we can see pullback right here. So we know, and the M1 is turning red now. If the M5 turns red, we know the pullback is probably over with, right? So we'll just, once we get the M5 turn red, more than likely the pullback is over. We will enter in another sale, another lot. Sell, because we know it's going to continue selling, but wait for the pullback to be over. But as I was saying, you can also trade the pullback. I don't recommend this for non-experienced traders, but while it's pulling back, catch some of that sale. What you want to do is drop down 2 time frames, drop down to the H1 here. Okay, let's see. It's kind of consolidating, but look, we know it's going to pull back from right here for at least another 6-7 hours. So all tonight is going to be buying. But see how this is, not going straight up. It's levels to it. Level, peak, level, peak. So that means it's going to buy. And this peak, believe it or not, it's going to start selling again. It's going to sell. But ultimately, for the next 7 hours, it's going to buy. And that says 152 pips. So we figure another half of that, another 70 pips, right? That it's going to retrace. So from right where it is now, 70 pips, probably going back to this structure right here, right? You see how it lines up perfectly with that structure right here on this candle going up here. That says about 140 pips, right? Well, we take half of that. What's half? 70. All right. Well, let's go to where price is, right? Let's go where it is. Let's go to structure. Man, how that works out. 70 pips. So we know we can actually trade this right now on a retrace. Why? Because we got retracement. We got retracement right here. We can put a trade in right here on the retrace. Okay, you see that, because we know we're gonna go up. And don't worry about it. That's 7 hours. Go, put the trade in, walk away. Put your take profit at 70 at this level. We know price likes to go what? Level to level, right? Structure to structure, zone to zone. How Donnie says, zone to zone. We know price wants to do that. You see how that added up from here to here, roughly 150. So we have it 70 pips. Well, from price to this zone, 70 pips. That's where it wants to go. Then it's going to start leveling off a little bit, and we expect it to kind of consolidate and then come back alive during London, right, to finish that sale. Okay, so we see that. So you can put a trade in right now for a retrace of about 70 pips, y'all. That's if you want to do it. Put a retrace in for about 70 pips right now. Okay, get that. Get that. It says 150, so we know we're going to get at least 70. All right. Then you go back to the day chart. That's this right here. That's all of this. Well, it's not level. See, it's not going straight down. It's that right there. So that means it's going to be some retracing there. You just can't see it on the daily chart here. The daily just telling you the overall move. So you're going to get that retrace. Then what? It's going to continue on down. It's going to continue on down, right? And we'll probably go down to this structure right here, this level, because you can't see it down here so far down. But sometime maybe Monday, Tuesday area, this will be it'll be able to see it, right? So that's how you catch that little bit of retrace. I'm already in it right now for that retrace, and of course it's going to bounce, but that's how you do that. So that's what we're doing, y'all. We want to get all the pips. We want to stay with GJ until it completely exhausts itself. All right. So I hope somebody has understood what I just said there. I hope somebody has picked up on that. We're gonna wait. We know the sale is going to continue, but when we get to 10 or 50 cross, that's when we notice that it's still going. So I hope somebody understood what my 4 confirmations to use. Start with the daily, right? 200 below, sell, above, buy. Trading volume, whichever way you're going, has to be 75 to 80% or more. Your candles need to be at least 4 lined up, including the time frame that you're on, right? And then your extra fruiter needs to be going in that direction, and it needs to cross the zero line. That's very important. If it's not crossing the zero, just right here doesn't really mean anything. It has to see that crossing that zero. I would not take a trade right here for a buy, because that doesn't mean anything. It could be doing that, even though it worked out. But sometimes it does that and it only goes 5 or 10 pips, but it looks like it's a lot, right? So it has to cross that zero line. Very important. You have to see it crossing that zero line. Okay. All right. So I hope somebody picked up something on that. Okay. So happy trading, y'all. Hope everybody's making some money on GJ.